Hello, everyone. Welcome to BayernNow, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. I'm so sorry we're late. Liam was like his wife came in and nagging him. So it's completely his fault, not entirely my fault. I wasn't watching chess at all. That's not my fault. Liam, why would you do that to the people, man? It's your first appearance on this channel. It's your first. You're coming off the bench. You've been an academy player. People have been waiting for you to start, and you fumbled the bag like this. Why are you late, man?
Are you going to put me on notice like that?
Yeah. So, all right, my bad. It was my fault. I was watching chess. Liam is the Bayern View. So if you haven't checked them out, I think I've talked about them a few times. The Bayern View is the most active Bayern fan channel because your boy's lazy. So yeah, man, go subscribe to the Bayern View. A lot of content, match day, watch-alongs. What else do you do?
Basically, just everything you do. To be honest with you.
A lot of kit
videos.
You're buying every kit.
Everything to do with buying. Absolutely everything.
Right. So check his link. Actually, just click on his name in the title. It'll take you to his channel. We're doing a stream on Liam's channel immediately after this. So you guys don't even need to worry because the mechanism with YouTube is just going to redirect you to that stream. But Declan Rice, what are you thinking, man?
Well, I don't think, to be honest with you, I don't want to be that guy, but I don't think anyone knows what's going on, to be honest. I really don't. I think everyone just wants to get the clicks, get the views on their stories and all of that. But would I take him? 100%. Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, you're right. That fraud Fabrizio Romano don't know that. So, yeah, the story came out a few days ago that Fabrizio said Declan Rice, after the Conference League final, was tending towards Arsenal. And what? You live a few minutes from London. Is Arsenal that big? They don't even have a European trophy. I think West Ham have a European trophy now.
They got a lot of fans, but I think, to be honest with you, then they're not. No, not really.
Okay. So, come on, do you seriously think Declan Rice is closer to joining Arsenal than Bayern? Why would he want to join Arsenal?
I don't know. I don't know. I think the problem with it is obviously he grew up as a Chelsea fan, was in their academy and everything, got rejected and all that. Now obviously he's West Ham, captain and all of that. But for me, I think it's probably the Premier League title. I think is the main thing. He probably wants to win that. But for me, I don't know why you're gonna go from a bottle team to, well, a bottle team, to be perfectly honest, at this moment, aren't we? We're not what we were.
How many finals have we been in and just bottled it? We're bottlers too. We laugh at Dortmund, but we're the team that was up in a game in 1999 with minutes to go, and we fumbled the bag. Yeah. So we bottled things too. So Declan Rice, like what are his skills? Do you watch West Ham at all? I don't.
Not too much, to be honest with you. That's too much. The only normal team I watch is Bayern, to be honest. I don't even watch the Prem. I watch the highlights when it comes on YouTube, but no.
Someone just asked if we're both American. Based on how we both sound, how the hell can you ask that question? Hey, Ahmad, ban him right now. Ban him right now. Because he's spreading propaganda. That question don't make no sense. Yeah, no, seriously. Look, if we don't sign Declan Rice, who would we get for DM? I saw someone on Twitter mention this guy from Feyenoord. Is it Feyenoord or?
You're on about Amrabat.
Nah, that's Fiorentina.
Oh, that's Fiorentina. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, Matt Weaver. But that's a topic for a different day. But apparently Amrabat is our backup.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I don't understand this whole, like, Declan Rice is a Thomas Tuchel signing. I don't obviously know your opinion on Thomas Tuchel, but I want him out. I want him out. I want him gone. The guy is an idiot, to be perfectly honest with you. Yeah, the guy is an absolute donkey. He shouldn't be at this football club. But on Declan Rice, I think we should be going with De Jong anyway. I think the only reason we're being linked with
I'm not just going to fly past that. Like, you ain't just said what you just said. You just said, now look, I understand. I don't rate Tuchel as a top-level elite manager, but we're kind of stuck with him until he gets sacked in February next year. That's my prediction because I don't think we're winning nothing nothing major, at least, especially if you don't make these crazy signings that we're supposed to make. So I have my reservations when it comes to Tuchel, but I give him a chance. I say back him until you can't anymore. But why you want him out so early, man? He just
I never wanted him.
Yeah, me too. I mean, the circumstances that brought him here are crazy.
With 100%. 100%.
Wait, you
and
think
to be honest,
go on. Sorry, go ahead.
Go on. I was literally just gonna say, Lampard got him to that Champions League final and Pep fumbled the bag.
You think Lampard was responsible for Chelsea getting there? Wait, when did Lampard get sacked? At which stage?
Because that was his team, wasn't it?
Well, I mean, it wasn't like a Lampard team. It just had a bunch of young players, Mason Mount, you know.
Oh my God, I don't want him at Bayern either.
And apparently, we could have signed him. Tuchel, his player profile is consistent from club to club. He likes these versatile players, kind of like Nagelsmann a little bit, but a little bit simpler. Nagelsmann without the extra layers. Julian Nagelsmann wants midfielders that can be right backs and left wingers at the same time, right? That's why I had Sabitzer and Konrad Leimer. Tuchel wants a midfielder that can also do other jobs, but not as much. So, yeah, you said Frenkie de Jong?
Yeah, that's who I would go for.
As a DM?
Does he not play at DM then?
No, De Jong is like, he has the skill sets that Thiago Alcantara did, except he's not as defensively capable as Thiago was. He doesn't read the game as a DM. He doesn't interpret the game as a DM. He's the kind of player you have next to Kimmich and then a DM. De Jong would cook in a team like that. At Ajax, there was always, maybe it was Edson Alvarez at the time, but I think it was someone else. They would play, and De Jong would be the deep line playmaker, but also just give him the freedom to push forward. And he's good defensively, Frenkie de Jong. He's really good defensively. Busquets wasn't really, Sergio Busquets was not a DM. He was just cooked. That man was old. Yeah, he was Joe Biden's age. So I wouldn't really, Busquets in his prime, he was a complete DM. But so, De Jong, he can play multiple positions. Yeah, Andrew in the chat said it. He can play center back, DM, or CM if he needs to. But he's a combination of all of them in the same game. You wouldn't ask him to just be a DM, and you wouldn't ask him to be a center back only, and you wouldn't ask him to just be a midfielder. You'd ask him to do all those things. Drop between the center backs, take the ball, carry it forward with the technical ability he has and the Dutch total football attitude. So Frenkie de Jong is an option. I would love to sign de Jong if we also signed another DM. And, I mean, apart from de Jong, who would be your top three for that position? I mean, there aren't that many names out there, but I'm giving you a question here.
It's a hard one. Obviously, Rice is going to be there. What about, I can't think of his name off the top of my head, the lad that plays for Brighton?
Casado?
Yeah, what about him?
Yeah, he's good. He reminds me, I mean, not polished, though, as a DM. He needs help. No. Someone said Ugarte. Someone said Manuel Ugarte. Guys, he's gone. PSG. That's a player that would have been on top of my list. Look, Declan Rice is overrated. Would you agree that there's an English tax?
All English players are overrated. All of them.
Except maybe Kane. I think Kane is actually at the level that he portrays himself to be. But and Bellingham's up there too. But the other ones, Sancho, Jadon Sancho did well at Dortmund,
but not doing so good at Man United.
Yeah. So there is a British tax, which is weird. It shouldn't apply if it's a foreign club looking for an English player, because we don't need your English. We need your Deutsche. Sprechen Deutsch. We need your German. We don't need English. So I don't know why there's even a consideration of that, but it is true. There is an English tax when you sign these players. Declan Rice is definitely inflated. That man's inflation is bigger than Lizzo.
Bro.
Let me stop.
Wow. Can I hit you with another curveball then?
What's up?
I don't want Harry Kane.
Wait, you wouldn't take Kane at Bayern? Who would you
Not
take?
for me.
Okay, well, we're going to talk about the transfer stuff on your channel, so I want to hear that. But let's just kind of focus on this DM position.
Okay. Yeah.
I think it's the missing puzzle to this team. Honestly,
yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah. You were saying Amrabat. The thing with him is, I watch him very good defensively. This man is a rock. But on the ball, he looks so uncomfortable. When he gets pressed, he doesn't really know what to do. He's good in just making quick decisions. And people say, all right, well, we don't want a DM that can really play. Just give the ball to Kimmich. Nah, but we still need it. I mean, in a game like Man City, your DM needs to be competent under pressure to some degree. So what do you think about Amrabat?
Well, to be honest, I don't know too much about him. The only thing I know about him is the World Cup. Is he Moroccan? Am I right by saying that?
He's Moroccan.
Yeah. So, to be honest with you, I think Kimmich just needs to be let free. You know, him and Goretzka isn't working evidently. So yeah, he just needs to be let free. So anyone that's just going to be that defensive midfielder that's happy being that, I don't really mind who it is. Obviously, if they're established, obviously we can't go and get someone from Southampton, but you know.
Well, I mean, there's people putting out this guy's name from Fulham, Paulinho,
yeah, the Portuguese, yeah.
Is he Portuguese or Brazilian?
Yeah, Portuguese, I believe.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that might be interesting. By the way, guys, smack the like button and go subscribe to the Bayern View. We're going to be live in literally 13 minutes on his channel, so this stream will take you there anyway, so I don't even think you need to go over just yet. You can just wait, and it'll take you there automatically. Let's get Mueni and Tchouameni. Oh, look, Tchouameni's my dream, man.
Oh, yeah. He'd be good.
Tchouameni. Oh, Madrid are underusing that man.
Do you not think with Tchouameni though? Do you not think it's going to be a stupid question? But do you not think we could try and pluck him from their hands? They've got Bellingham. They've got all of these midfielders. Like, surely one of them's going to have to go.
I mean, Madrid might be tempted. Think about it. Madrid aren't like some oil club. They don't have these billions to just pour. They are a club that is reasonable. So they might look at it and go, we have Camavinga, who's world-class as a DM, and Tchouameni, who's also world-class as a DM.
Yeah.
And we're getting Bellingham, who he's not a DM, but yeah. Oh, Kroos and Modric are old. But I mean, I think the midfield, isn't it supposed to be Ceballos in there? I think it's supposed to be Bellingham, Camavinga, and then Tchouameni. I think that's the plan.
Oh, okay.
And then Kroos and Modric are just going to move on. I think Bellingham's coming in. That's the sad thing. Madrid just have so much luxury. But that's the kind of player that we need to look at when they're at Monaco instead of when they go to Real Madrid. We should have looked at Tchouameni and went, wow, his profile fits exactly what we need. And we should have signed him. For 80 mil, that's a bargain now. For a DM of his quality and the age, he's lasting you 10 years, 15 years. So
100%.
Well, Charlie's asking between George and the Bayern View, what is needed at Bayern? We can answer that on your channel because we're talking general transfers. I think we don't need a lot. We just need quality in the few positions that we require signings. So, yeah, someone else said they won't sell. Yeah, Madrid won't sell because I think Carlo Ancelotti just doesn't – it's crazy why he doesn't trust Tchouameni. I don't even know why, because Tchouameni is really good on the ball. His chip passes in between the channels. He's comfortable under pressure. And then he's a beast off the ball, like defensively, reads the game like a genius. Someone else that I hear I heard it on Twitter yesterday from an account I followed, Der Augustus. He said Matt Weaver from Feyenoord. And Matt Weaver is a Dutch 23-year-old DM, very complete DM, good on the ball, good dribbling, just tall. He just gives you good in the air as well. He covers the back line very well, but very limited games in the Eredivisie for us to really look at
to judge it.
But no, I would go for a signing. I mean, that's the kind of player that could either become world class and you keep him forever because he's Dutch. He probably speaks German or at least can learn it very quickly. De Ligt's already here. You have Mazraoui, players that speak Dutch and grew up there. So he might be incredibly tempted to join Bayern if we go. I mean, we wouldn't even need to tempt him by having De Ligt. He's a 23-year-old that's only now shining. I think he would gladly come. Or if he doesn't work out, you sell him for 14 mil. He's not going to be expensive. Yeah, you buy him for 10 million, sell him if he doesn't work out. I don't know, man. I think we just need a DM, but not just any DM. Oh, Sabitza's coming back. Someone just said Sabitza. What do you think of Sabitza coming back?
Maybe he'll work. Obviously, he didn't work under Julian. Maybe he will work under Tuchel. That's something we've had to see. But I think he does better than the Premier League for some reason.
I think
he's doing quite good.
The technical level of the Prem and the different teams fits him. Whereas in the Bundesliga and the kind of opposition Bayern face, Man United is a very transitional team at the moment, right? They counterattack. They're not impose themselves on an opponent kind of team right now. So I think it kind of suits Sabitz's style because he's not a good footballer. He's just a macho man running around covering grass like a lawnmower. So I don't know.
100%.
Oh, come on, Steve. This guy, Steve, on this channel, he I get it's Pride Month, but he does this every month. He's into Goretzka. Or no, Sabitzer. Like, he's into him sexually. I'm convinced.
Goretzka has to go, man.
You think?
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. Like, all right, sell Goretzka, then who do we get? Now we got to go get a DM and then a box-to-box. Who would you 100%. Sign to replace Goretzka if you had to?
Well, I think Ryan should be able to get some game time. Gravenberch.
Yeah. Is Tuchel going to give him the game time?
Well, probably not, but I think he should. He deserves it, in my opinion.
Okay, someone on my Twitter just said, João Neves. Yeah, well, I looked at a comp of his because I'm not going to sit there and watch a whole game from Benfica. I don't care. And also, he doesn't even play for the main team. He's a future prospect. Like, with those kind of players, I'm tired of players like Thiago Dantas just coming here and doing nothing and then leaving. Like, we need players that are 19 but have played 200 games. That's, that like Chouameni, like Camavinga. That's the kind of, like, if we're looking for that kind of 18-year-old, 17-year-old, 19-year-old prospect, they should have some, like, real game time so that we know what we're getting ourselves into.
Yeah.
Madrid signed Endrick, and the guy, it's not like he's just some academy kid. He's actually playing games for, I forgot the team's name in Brazil, and Vinicius Jr. You were saying something?
But I was going to ask, would you go back in for Højbjerg? So obviously he was our player, but Southampton, no.
Højbjerg, first of all, I don't even think he's a specialist DM. He's like a Konrad Leimer with just more defensive, like, responsibility. Leimer, I mean, what do you think of Leimer? I rate him not. I don't rate him at all.
To be honest with you, I think it's a good signing. I'm happy with the signing. I'm happy with the versatility that he brings. He can play right back. He can play in the midfield. And for some reason, I don't know if he was playing to get that Bayern move or not. But the past couple of weeks for Leipzig, he was playing quite good. I thought anyway.
Man,
he nearly lost us the league as well. Obviously scoring.
Yeah. Look, I think he's a well-rounded transfer that makes sense if he's not going to be a starter. And I think that's the plan. He would look so good when everyone else is tired. When the opponent's legs don't move, he's running everywhere. So you bring him on, nice little 60 minutes, 40 minutes, just give him minutes, but don't make him a starter.
A starter, yeah.
He's not Bayern level as a starter. So, look, overall, I'm not unhappy with it. You know, it's a free transfer, so why not? Realistically, if he doesn't succeed, he's still Limer. He could go somewhere, and we just get a transfer fee for him. So why not?
100%.
The only problem, the way I'm looking at it, is, you know, that just means now we actually, if we don't sign a top level DM, we might be seeing Kimmich and Limer in midfield. And that's never going to work because Limer is just a more active version of Goretzka, for being honest. On the ball, I think Goretzka is even better on the ball. Someone said top thoughts on Federico Valverde.
Just
as a box-to-box, I'd love that. But we didn't even mention him when we were talking about Madrid's midfielders. Yeah, where is Federico Valverde going to play? Now
doesn't he play on the wing?
No. Now that Rodrigo is now the right winger, he's like starting every game. Yeah, people were saying finally we collabed. Yeah, this has been a long time coming. So, yeah. So you have Rodrigo right wing, Vinicius left wing. Kane's probably going to join Madrid and be striker. Federico Valverde might be like, hey, you know, Jude Bellingham's coming in. I might want to leave. Or Tchouaméni might be like, hey, it's going to be a Camavinga, Bellingham, and then Valverde midfield, and maybe I want to leave. So there might be a chance there, but I don't know. I doubt it. Someone said Valverde is so mid. He's not the Uruguayan Goretzka. On the ball, he's way better, and he's faster. He has a better shot outside the box. He's more energetic, technically more suited to Madrid's game than Goretzka is to our game. So, I don't know. Yeah, whatever. And coaches are going to prefer players like that just run around and, you know, do 100%. A job. All right, we got a stream on your channel in 3 minutes. So
that's cool.
Yeah. Just send me the link. And guys, you're going to just hop over there. We're going to we talked about the DM position, Declan Rice, blah, blah, blah. Now we're actually going to talk about transfers. And a question was asked earlier, who do we think we need? And we're going to answer that question. So thank you everyone so much for watching. You'll be redirected in approximately 5 seconds. Mia, send me, and peace.